Tony Allen. I work as a software engineer at Nutanix. There are some really interesting people that make the company what it is, and I wanted to get to know them better. Each episode, we do a blind taste test of 3 different craft brews while discussing a variety of topics. This is Beers with Engineers. Today, my guest is Richard Arsenian, Systems Architect. Richard, thanks for joining.
Good afternoon, thanks for having me.
You're Richard Arsenian, Staff Architect?
Yeah, Solution Architect. Solution Architect. Haven't made it to staff yet, but in the OEM space, yes.
In the OEM. Okay, so can you explain a little bit about what it is you do with the OEMs?
Sure. So my job is to educate our OEMs, help them with their Global 500, 1,000 customers, training, development. But I guess the cool part about my job is that I was one of the first engineers to be onboarded with the OEM alliances. Okay. So I was able to see our OEMs from the initial incubation to where they are now, which is pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we're here at Fullsteam Brewery in Durham, and they prepared 3 beers for us to sample.
Sure.
Are you ready for?
Yeah, let's hit it. Yeah, it's a nice hot day as well, so
it is a million degrees.
Yes, it is a million degrees. All right. So, are you going to tell me what these are? Because I have no idea.
No, we're going to guess.
Oh, we're going to guess.
So, yeah, I don't know what these are.
Okay.
You don't know. We're just going to taste them. We're going to talk about, you know, what we find in each beer, and then at the end, I guess we'll just kind of give our best shots, and we'll see who was right.
So I'm probably the worst person to talk about beer. I mean, I'm Australian, but I'm not exactly the
I don't know if you've
beer drinker.
You've seen many beers with engineers, but I'm not very good either.
Okay, good. So. That makes 2 of us. All right. Well, let's start off with something. Cheers.
All right. Cheers, man.
All right.
Oh.
Wow.
That's pleasant.
It's very interesting.
It's a good summer beer.
Yeah, it's very summery, very refreshing. I was going to say this looks like the bottom of Australia of some sort, but...
this is totally North Carolina, yeah. We love our North Carolina-shaped pieces of wood here. So, since we're on our first beer, I'm going to ask you, the usual questions. So, what brought you to Nutanix? Like, where did you come from, and like, what's your story coming in?
Yeah. So, there's really just this one guy. I think of him as 6 foot, obnoxious, very outspoken, very extroverted. His name's Josh Hodges.
That guy's brought in so many. Jeez.
So he's the guy who's actually, would be probably the guy who's leading the referral bonuses right now, because that guy's brought a lot of us in. But my story's a bit unique because I actually met him when I was at VMware. Okay. So I was previously at VMware before in Sydney, and I was actually going through the VCDX process back then. Mm-hmm. And my manager, ironically, heard about what I was doing, and he said, "All right, there's this really cool guy in Melbourne. You should meet him. He's been through it, and he's really experienced with the process. You should ask him if he can mentor you through it." So I said, "All right, no problems." So I reached out to him, and then. It was in Melbourne, so quick 1-hour flight down south, and since then we just hit it off, and he mentored me throughout the whole process. A few months later, ended up going for the VCDX and so forth, but we really maintained a strong out-of-work relationship. And then one day he told me, we're trying to get him to join VMware, and I thought, well, beauty, he's going to be my team, it's going to be awesome. And then one day he called me up and said, I'm not joining, and I said, why, where are you going? And he goes, it's a company called Nutanix. I was like, Nutanix, is it a game, or what is that? What's Nutanix, right?
All right, well, let's move on to beer B.
Yeah, let's do this, yeah. So we're doing B now?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, you know what? I actually prefer the B.
It's a little maltier.
It's a little maltier, yeah.
I actually like A. It's more like floral.
These are brewed locally here, are they?
Yeah, they're
right behind us. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent.
I know there are other beers from other breweries on tap here.
Oh wow. Okay.
But it's mostly Fullsteam beers.
Fullsteam beer. Wow. Amazing.
You guys, there's like a large breadth of different beers.
Yep.
There. So, all right. So, what are you most excited about at Nutanix? Like, that's something that's cooking up, or just your favorite part of the technology?
Yeah. I think definitely number one is working with cool people. Mm-hmm. I think everyone has got a passion for technology, but also helping others. So I have not come across one person that hasn't turned around and said, I'm going to sleep now, get lost. So everyone, no matter the time, the day, the weekend, after hours, people are willing to get out of their comfort zone as well, explore new things, innovate where they can. So to me, that's very exciting. So this is one of my weird and wacky ideas that, you know, most people wake up in the morning on a Saturday or Sunday, go out to brunch. I woke up one morning and saw the Phantom 4 sitting on the ground and some Intel NUCs, which are these little tiny form factor servers, and just sort of staring at them and going, wow, I wonder if we can sort of combine these two together and actually have,
awesome.
Yeah, and actually have a data center flying in the sky. Like, why do data centers need to be fixed where they are? Why do drones only need to take photos? And I spoke to some people about it. Everyone goes, you're nuts, you're crazy. Why are you going to do that for? And I'm like, well, there's a bigger picture out there, and the drone industry is booming. Drones today are such fixated devices, right? As soon as you say drone, people are like, oh, cool, I can take photos. My whole concept is that why can't a drone be an extension to your data center? So this is all about extending a drone's capabilities and really turning it into a platform. So I've been doing a lot of work with our community edition, which is essentially the community-driven project about getting the Nutanix software and loading it on any commodity hardware. So that's really cool. So that's the Intel NUC servers that I've built. And now I've actually taken that same concept and applied it to a drone where, again, we're using commodity-based hardware, but combining that with an Intel server and the Nutanix Community Edition to now transition this into a platform.
So how do they communicate with each other in flight?
Yeah, so basically the drone, inside the drone there's a flight controller, and that flight controller is directly connected to the Intel server, and inside the Intel server is a control plane. So there's actually software that's directly communicating through, pass-through to the actual flight controller. But yeah, why stop there? So
awesome.
We've got OpenStack running on it as well. So with OpenStack now, we can deploy apps anytime, anywhere through an autonomously driven drone. And now it's all about developing that idea further. Soon, you know, the whole concept of why not have 3 drones in the air, running our distributed file system, being able to migrate VMs between the drones. So there's a lot of cool things we can start exploring here, but one of which is the fact that we're running the Nutanix software up in the air now. So replication back to a data center, running Nutanix is possible, bringing the actual server part closer to the client. So you could be on a racetrack having a Formula 1 car, having a drone following a Formula 1 car and connect to the access point using Wi-Fi in your client device.
That's too
So
cool.
yeah, it's going crazy.
Brewery, let's see
Brewery.
what's going on with that.
Is it a lager or?
I don't know. I don't think it's a lager. There's something floral about it though. I'll say that.
I have no idea about beer names. I think I just like the B one. That's the one I'm drinking the most of.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna hazard a guess on A and say it's like a some kind of floral pale ale, or oh no, maybe a farmhouse. I don't know. I'm gonna say farmhouse.
You know what? I'm just gonna agree with you because I have no idea what it is.
Okay, well we're guessing wild.
I'll leave it up to him.
Yeah, so it's our Farm's Edge Copeland Springs. It's a brewery, but it's based on a farmhouse style. That's based on
Okay, good. All right.
Yeah.
I was close enough. I'll take it. I'll take it as a success. Okay.
I agree with him.
What do you think about B?
B.
What do you think it is?
It tastes good, that's for sure, but in terms of what it is, I think I'm gonna ask the audience.
I don't know. It's something malty. I can't even like a Hell's or something. I don't know.
It's our Carver sweet potato lager, so nice malty sweet potatoes, an excellent base for beer for bringing out those malty flavors.
Nice.
So you haven't been coming here enough, that's what that is.
Yes,
Otherwise,
apparently.
you would have picked up straight away exactly.
Totally
what it
have
is.
an awful palate. I have no idea.
Yeah, this is very smoky.
Okay, like a smoked porter. That's my guess.
Something smoky, that's what I'm going with.
Exactly it. It's
Yeah.
a smoked porter, our hogwash.
Totally hard to miss that. Anything
Yeah, wow.
smoky, you're like.
Definitely,
I know what that is.
Definitely got some smoke to it.
That I would say. I don't know. I don't know which one's my favorite between A and C. I think since it's summertime, I'll say A.
Well, clearly you can see
is
I
my
like B a
favorite.
lot. But,
You crushed it.
yeah,
Yeah.
crushed B, yeah.
All right. Well, cool. Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for having me.
Hoping to see a lot more coming from you with drones and.
Anything's possible these days. Sky's the limit.